catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Let's go. Let's go, second and first and 20, let's go.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it up on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On the draw, Rashard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. You're down early. How do you get back in the game?
Defense out of it.
I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the
All right, let's go. First quarter ended.
Let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
Get out of here, boys. Let's go.
Malik Collins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. They'll come out now, third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
Come on. Do better.
This first half has been a
Come on, we're taking it to the house.
Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
Boom. It's good. 21-0.
And that makes the score 21-0. The scoop and score always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things, and you know in that situation, they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you did.
Carr now on first down. They'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Carr. The open man here, Renfrow. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
It gets harder. Yeah, I'm doing the team, so it's getting harder.
Look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
Let's do this.
As I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
We'll call this a 41-yard
I was going to do something this cool.
return. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now Johnson.
Ooh, move out the way.
2nd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball throw as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Get out of here.
If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Two zones.
Incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Carr. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 39-yard punt, giving a good 10 yards on the return. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
Oh, let's pick another one then.
So in this situation,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone, and
He would have cut that.
they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A 2nd down throw for Mills.
And a dangerous throw there as that's...
Let's just run it. Let's just run it.
You have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
That's it.
And that incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it all. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans open the lead up to 34-0. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
He's in.
Taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here.
They're in bounds.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Good, let's go.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Fairbairn. And the lead will slow that one more. A drive there in just 4 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Well, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how they put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And that would behind him, incomplete.
So far this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Call it a gain, quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to... We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Johnson now to return it.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now they're going to do this drive by drive. Obviously, they'll come back in this
Hey, you lock your door, Papa?
but you still have to go out, take pride in your work,
Charles is
and
my
try to
door.
put something together here in the second half.
No, it's my door.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr.
Okay, we get him.
Pressure.
Ooh.
Texans able to get in there for the sack. Christian Kirksey came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He'll swing this one out to Rashard. And he's not going to sniff the first down.
Let's get the heck out of here, bro.
It'll be a gain of 12.
No more first down for you.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on the punt for Vegas.
Give me that ball.
It's taken to the 26.
Oh, where's the juke? Where's the juke type of flat?
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. Pretty trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager
Man, that's
and say, is there any way you can go trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he's really having to head to the ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
I let do this.
First down, Mills. He's letting it fly.
Can you get it?
Yeah. Nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down. On second and 10, Mills. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety did it.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Second and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Shotgun now for Carr. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. They dial up the Carr blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have.
Oh, let's get this game.
To throw again on second down. Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. 74 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn. And that will extend this big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times, defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. Carr gives it a shot. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during the rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't feel the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that's Brian Edwards. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the snap's made at the Texans 33. Back now in Houston, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Jonathan Bernard in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
They certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back near his goal line. Here's Mills. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Texans on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr. It's a screen to Rashard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled it for just a short gain.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, and they will bring him to the ground. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side. Throwing now is Carr. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like that play call right after they've been sacked because they anticipated pressure again. And if you believe that, you know you got to get the ball out of your hands quickly. That one was incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give him a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in at 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Johnson again. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And shutting him off, now open field. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football touch before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Carr, this ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to let it fly. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on the punt for Las Vegas. On the return, it's King. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah.